You are about to embark upon the great crusade, toward which we have striven these many months. The eyes of liberty-loving people everywhere march with you. In company with our brave allies and brothers in arms on other fronts, you will bring about the destruction of the German war machine, the elimination of Nazi tyranny over the oppressed peoples of Europe, and security for ourselves in a free world. Your task will not be an easy one. But this is the year 1944. Much has happened since the Nazi triumphs of 1940 and 1941. The United Nations have inflicted upon the Germans great defeats. Our air offensive has seriously reduced their strength in the air and their capacity to wage war on the ground. Our home fronts have given us an overwhelming superiority in weapons and munitions of war and placed at our disposal great reserves of trained fighting men. The tide has turned. The free men of the world are marching together to victory. We will accept nothing less than full victory. Good luck, and let us beseech the blessing of Almighty God.
Welcome to Britain, sir. As you know, England has become the world's biggest military camp. Training and preparation for the invasion is currently underway in hundreds of bases just like this one. Our men are thirsty for battle and can't wait to get moving. As soon as we get the weather we're waiting for, Operation Overlord will be in full swing. Now's the time to familiarize yourself with the troops, their abilities and equipment, before you take command, sir. If you're familiar with the game controls and wish to meet your army, head over to the area shaded in red. If not, wait here for further instructions. Let's start with the basics. For more information on the GUI and the basic controls, proceed to the HQ building. Start by selecting your officer with a left click, then right-click on the HQ to send your officer into the building. Proceed to the HQ or wait for the next tip.
Rifleman at your service, sir.
Time to learn about the user interface. It is made up of many different parts. Your success will depend on you knowing it well. In the bottom left-hand corner is the mini-map. Here you will find information that will help you complete your mission. Green dots are for your own units, red dots are for...
Your orders, Commander.
enemy units, and blue dots are for friendly units. Check the minimap regularly. Any new objectives will be posted there. With the left mouse button, the camera can be shifted to any location on the minimap, while the right button controls troop movement or other commands. You'll find a compass at the top of the minimap to help you with battlefield orientation. Action buttons are to the right of the minimap. A left click on these gives orders to the units you have selected. Then use the right button to click on the enemy units you wish to attack. A grey button means that course of action is unavailable. A yellow highlighted button means that the selected unit or units can perform the action or command. Above the action buttons are two switches. One is used to set the firing behaviour of the selected units, the other to set their type of movement. Hotkeys also allow you to perform different actions. The most important hotkey in this game is the spacebar. The spacebar pauses the game, giving you time to think over a situation and, if need be, give new commands to your units. The information window displays selected units and their life bars, or HP bars. If only one unit is selected, additional information can be seen, its type, weaponry, and other statistics. If a unit, building, vehicle, or other equipment requiring an operating crew is selected, infantry icons will appear in the bottom half of the window. Each crew member is represented by an icon. Vital information appears above every unit on the battlefield. Life force is shown in a simple bar. An empty bar means the unit is lost. An icon appears above vehicles whose equipment, caterpillars and/or turrets, have been damaged. Actions such as repairing, healing, or defusing or laying mines are also indicated by icons. Of all the indicators, the smart pointer is one of the most helpful. It shows whether or not an order can be carried out by a selected unit on a given target. All units in the game have a default action. The cursor changes shape automatically to show that action when you place it over another entity. For example, if you have selected a medic, the syringe icon is displayed automatically above a friendly infantry unit. This means orders can be given quickly without having to use action buttons or hotkeys. A grey cloak or FOW on the battlefield indicates areas currently devoid of friendly units. Only the terrain is visible. Up-to-the-minute information about neutral or enemy units is not provided. Camera handling is done by mouse scrolling or by using the cursor buttons on your keyboard. You can carry out 360-degree camera rotations, different angles, and panoramic effects by clicking the middle button of your mouse and moving your mouse around. These effects are also possible with hotkeys. To conclude this part, a few important hotkeys. The Shift plus Tab keys put the game in full screen mode by turning the user interface on or off. The numeric plus and minus keys allow you to change game speed. The Escape key brings up the in-game menu screen. The F1 key brings up the tips and hints screen where all the hotkeys are listed. Additional information on your units and hints on how to play the game are also given here. Well, now you know all about the user interface, perhaps you would like to inspect your troops. To do so, proceed to the area shaded red. To learn how to handle your troops, wait here for my instructions. To select a unit, place the cursor above it and left-click. To select multiple units, use the drag box technique. Press the left button of your mouse, hold it down, and drag the mouse over the battlefield. If you double-click on a unit, all similar units, for example all riflemen, will be selected. To add a unit to a selection, press the Shift button and left-click on the unit. Selected units can be organized into groups or teams and assigned a number by pressing the Control key and selecting a number from 0 to 9. To recall a selected group, push the number previously assigned to it. Pressing a number twice in quick succession will center the camera on that group. To move a selected unit, right-click on the location you would like to send it to. Don't forget, infantry units can also crawl. The movement behavior of a unit depends on the state of the movement behavior switch. A unit either stays in position when the switch points to hold position, leaves if an enemy unit is detected when the switch points to move in vicinity, or has total freedom of movement when the switch points to move freely. You're all set, sir. Proceed to the area shaded red, where your men are waiting. Your troops are ready for inspection, sir. When you're done, please proceed to the area shaded green. Otherwise, wait here for the parade that will commence shortly. Attention! Present arms. Infantry is the heart and soul of our army. You have 9 different types of infantry units at your disposal. Each unit has been trained to take on particular tasks. Specific weaponry and skills enable different units to deal with different situations. Medics can heal the wounded. Sappers can defuse mines. Vehicles range from light armored recon vehicles to troop carriers and trucks that can tow guns onto the battlefield. Vehicles are to be used with great caution. They are extremely vulnerable to attacks and are equipped with a single turret and a machine gun. Very difficult to destroy and capable of inflicting heavy damage on any kind of unit. Tanks are especially useful against infantry. No tank is invincible, and all tank types have their own drawbacks. A hit to their turret or caterpillar, and they are rendered useless. Crew size depends on the type of vehicle. Tanks will roll over anybody and anything in their path, with the exception of large buildings. Self-propelling guns and cannons are the Army's artillery units. They are extremely effective against infantry and static defense lines. Anti-tank units have high armor piercing and tank-destroying capabilities. Certain gun types, such as the Bofors, will provide defense against enemy aircraft and armor alike. Troop inspection complete, sir. Now head over to the area shaded in green, where we'll see how battles are waged.
I'm listening. Sniper at your service, sir.
This brings us to the final part of the tutorial. If you're ready to start playing or take on one of the campaigns, follow me. Otherwise, head through this porch onto the firing range. You can skip the rest of your training by staying here.
Ready to fight. Understood.
Mines are common currency here in Normandy, which means your sapper units are invaluable. All infantry units can detect mines, but only your sappers can defuse or disarm them. Mines will not harm foot soldiers. They're designed to damage vehicles passing over them. If you set a sapper's behavior to move freely, he will automatically defuse all the mines he detects. Your sappers can also lay mines by selecting the Lay Mine command and a particular location. Use the Detonate command to blow up or sabotage constructions of strategic interest. The same applies to medics. They will provide medical assistance to any units you have selected. But set their behavior to move freely, and they will assist any injured infantry units in their detection range. Inside buildings,
Need
medics
medical
will
assistance?
automatically set to work,
What now,
healing
sir?
the wounded. In the thick of battle, vehicles
Ready,
too
sir.
can get damaged. Use a
Understood,
repair
sir. What
vehicle
now,
to
sir?
prevent them from being completely destroyed.
Your orders, Commander. Rifleman
Repair
at your
vehicles
service,
will
sir.
prove most effective if their behavior is set to move freely. But beware, repairing units during battle can prove very dangerous.
What's next, sir?
In war, supply is all important.
Soldier ready.
Use transporters to speed up infantry deployment. Some trucks can also tow guns and artillery. Once you've reached your destination, just click on the tow icon again. Your artillery will be detached and ready to fire. Now head to the beach shaded in yellow to test your knowledge of fighting and commanding your landing troops.
Your orders, Commander. Your orders, Commander. What now, sir? Moving out. Understood, sir. Your orders, Commander. Soldier ready. Soldier ready. What now, sir?
If you're already familiar with battles, you may want to proceed to the area shaded in blue. If not, wait here and the battle tutorial will follow shortly. The basics of fighting are simple. First, select one of your units, then right-click on the enemy unit you wish to attack.
Understood.
You're
Your
off.
orders, Commander.
The battle continues until either one of the belligerents is eliminated.
It's my duty, sir. Rifleman at
Particularly
your
effective-
service,
Soldier
sir.
ready. Strategies include firing at tank turrets or
Your
catapults
orders, Commander.
and attacking specific
Ready,
areas,
sir.
positions,
It's my
or
duty, sir.
buildings
Rifleman
held by
at
the
your
enemy.
service, sir. Rifleman at
All
your
vehicles
service, sir.
and equipment need crews in order to be operational. Optimum vehicle performance can only be
What now, sir?
guaranteed with crew
It's my
capacity
duty,
at
sir.
maximum. Use the mount
Understood.
unmount button
Soldier
on your
ready.
GUI or the smart
Your orders,
pointer
Commander.
to use or leave vehicles, buildings and equipment. Infantry
What now,
units
sir?
are best protected from attacks
Your orders,
when
Commander.
placed in trenches
Soldier
and
ready.
buildings or mounted in armoured vehicles. Digging in vehicles by surrounding them with sandbags provides them with extra protection. But they will then have to remain stationary. Enemy infantry units will also use buildings for protection.
Soldier ready.
Destroying a building will destroy any units hidden inside.
Yes, Commander.
Everything and anything can be destroyed, sir, even wrecks. Just order the Force Attack command, Control plus right-click. Once empty, enemy vehicles can be captured and used by your infantry. Shoot the enemy crew, replace them with your men, and gain extra firepower. All your units possess detection range and a firing range. The inner green circle represents the range within which a unit can detect enemy presence. The outer green circle shows the limit of the firing range. To see these different ranges, place the cursor above the
Kill
unit
those
and
krauts!
press the Control plus V buttons. When engaging an enemy unit, the direction of your attack is crucial. Armored units are well protected at the front, but vulnerable from behind. You may also want to use special attacks to disable tanks turrets or caterpillars. Units' firing behavior depends on the state of the fire behavior
Rifleman
switch.
at your service, sir.
By default,
Move
all
into
your
position,
units are
Commander.
set to fire at will. By setting a unit's behavior to hold fire,
What now, sir? Understood,
you may
sir.
be able to ambush enemy forces or coordinate your attacks more effectively. Don't forget to adapt your orders to the situation
Moving
at
to position,
hand,
Commander.
or your units will be eliminated in no time. High Command is alongside to help you complete your missions. They can provide air recon, bomber planes, or artillery support. Once these are active, the relevant icon will appear on screen. Just designate a target, and they're off. Proceed to the blue shaded area to end this part of the tutorial. We'll then go through a quick review of the actions your men can perform on the battlefield.
Machine gunner reporting, sir. Awaiting your orders.
It seems we're done, sir. You're ready to command your units and defeat the enemy. The landing forces are awaiting your orders. Lead the attack against the small island and capture the target area shown by the German flag. Use your artillery and air support wisely. Your troops are restless and primed for battle, sir. Time to teach the enemy a lesson they won't forget in a hurry.
Air recon requested. Airstrike requested. Artillery support requested.
Your units are under attack.
Airstrike initiated. On the way. Artillery support is attacking target area.
Understood, sir. Move into position, Commander. Your orders, Commander. Move into position, Commander.
Your units are
As you
under
ordered,
attack.
sir.
You captured a flag. Victory is yours.